Adolf Hitler, 1889 to 1945, was a German politician who rose to prominence as the leader of the National Socialist German Workers' Party, Nazi Party, and served as Chancellor of Germany from 1933 to 1945 and as Führer from 1934 to 1945. His actions and ideologies led to World War II and the Holocaust, marking one of the darkest periods in modern history. Here is a concise overview of his life and impact. Early life, birth and family. Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889, in Braunau am Inn, Austria-Hungary, now Austria. His father, Alois Hitler, was a customs official, and his mother, Clara Hitler, was a homemaker. Hitler had a troubled relationship with his father but was close to his mother, who died of cancer when he was 18. Education and early ambitions. Hitler struggled academically and failed to gain admission to the Academy of Fine Arts Vienna. He lived in Vienna and later in Munich, pursuing a bohemian lifestyle and fostering nationalist and anti-Semitic ideas. Rise to power. World War I. Hitler served as a soldier in World War I, where he was wounded twice and awarded the Iron Cross for bravery. The defeat of Germany left him disillusioned and deeply affected by the post-war Treaty of Versailles. Nazi Party formation. Hitler joined the National Socialist German Workers' Party, NSDAP, in 1919 and quickly rose to leadership. By 1921, he became the party's leader and began to develop his radical platform, emphasizing nationalism, anti-Semitism, and anti-communism. Beer Hall Putsch. In 1923, Hitler attempted a coup d'état, known as the Beer Hall Putsch, in Munich. The coup failed, and Hitler was imprisoned for 9 months, during which he wrote Mein Kampf, My Struggle, outlining his ideology and political plans. Consolidation of power. Economic and political context. The Great Depression in the late 1920s and early 1930s created widespread economic hardship in Germany, leading to increased support for extremist parties, including the Nazis. Electoral success. The Nazi Party gained significant electoral success in the early 1930s, capitalizing on economic instability and political unrest. In the 1932 elections, they became the largest party in the Reichstag, German parliament. Chancellorship and dictatorship. On January 30th, 1933, Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany. He quickly consolidated power, using the Reichstag Fire Decree and the Enabling Act of 1933 to dismantle democratic institutions and establish a totalitarian regime. World War II and the Holocaust. Expansionist policies. Hitler's aggressive foreign policy aimed at expanding German territory. This led to the invasion of Poland in September 1939, triggering World War II. Over the next 6 years, Nazi Germany invaded much of Europe and perpetrated widespread atrocities. The Holocaust. Central to Hitler's ideology was the belief in Aryan racial superiority and the desire to exterminate Jews and other groups deemed undesirable. The Holocaust resulted in the genocide of 6 million Jews, along with millions of others, including Roma, disabled individuals, political dissidents, and more. Downfall and death. Military defeats. By 1944, Allied forces had begun to encroach on German territory from both the west and east. The tide of war turned decisively against Germany. Final days. As Allied forces closed in on Berlin, Hitler retreated to his bunker. Facing imminent defeat, he committed suicide on April 30th, 1945. His death marked the end of the Nazi regime. Legacy. Impact. Hitler's policies and the actions of the Nazi regime had catastrophic consequences for millions of people and profoundly altered the course of history. The aftermath of World War II led to the establishment of the United Nations and the beginning of the Cold War, as well as significant changes in European and global politics. Historical reflection. Hitler is widely regarded as one of history's most infamous tyrants, with his actions serving as a grim reminder of the destructive power